Your weekly market report is brought to you by Rich Asset Management.
Good day, everyone, and welcome to the Rich Asset Management Weekly Market Report. Brought to you by myself, Kyle McClure, flying solo today, again without the one and only Eric Rich. Looking at last week, April 10th, inflation continues to show signs of cooling, which we've said several times. It's really important to the future interest rate hikes and how the market is going to react to those future interest rate hikes or lack thereof. So good news is inflation is cooling. Energy is coming down significantly. Probably doesn't feel like it right now because gas prices are a little bit higher than they were this time last week or the week before, but they are coming down. Food prices are flat. I saw recently eggs are down 11%, which I know we're all thrilled about because when you go to the grocery store, it's certainly pretty painful. New car prices are up while used car prices are down. A little bit of an inverse from where we were about 18 months ago. So good news for those that are searching for used cars. Looking at this week, April 17th, we've actually kicked off earnings already with JP Morgan Chase, Wells Fargo, Citigroup, PNC, all reporting pretty solid earnings, which, 3 weeks ago, everyone's freaking out about the banks and them going under. Well, they've reported some of their best quarters in history, so good news there. We're looking at home sales and, of course, jobless claims. One of the discussion points I wanted to mention, I know Eric and I previously mentioned, was volatility. That's the price that we pay to be invested in the market. The stock market is not a place to gamble. It is long-term bets. So we want to remind our audience, what actually happens during times of volatility. 7 times a year you can count on a dip of 3%. 3 times a year you can count on a 5% mid-correction. And about once a year you can count on a 10% correction. Every year and a half you're looking at about a 15% pretty severe correction, which is what we had in 2022. And every 2 years and 7 months or so, you're looking at a full-blown bear market, which is a loss of 20% or more. So just a reminder that the volatility is here. It's here to stay. It's never going to change. This is the world that we live in. Again, that's the price you pay to invest. That's the give and take. But if you do it over a long enough time period, most of you, assuming you buy good quality mutual funds, ETFs, or stock positions, should do well in the long term. There's a lot going on in the market, and you use professionals like myself and Eric to kind of help you comb through these unique circumstances that we're always going to be in. So happy to help with any needs, wants, questions. 609-486-5073. Again, Kyle McClure with Rich Asset Management. We'll see you guys next week. Take care.
Newest thing from Pizza Hut isn't pizza at all. It's cheesy, so crispy, loaded with toppings, and just $6.99. Enough for 2, price for 1. New Pizza Hut melts, just $6.99.
Springtime Sparkle is the cleaning service provider that not only specializes in cleaning, but customer service as well. Springtime Sparkle Cleaning Services is a family-owned business that focuses on residential, office, and commercial properties. We also clean carpets, windows, and provide home organizing and pressure washing services. We have a satisfaction guarantee and customize our service to meet our clients' needs, so you can be rest assured that you're getting the best cleaning in the industry. Gift cards are now available. Springtime Sparkle, your local neighborhood cleaning service.
Things seem to change so quickly these days, but for 160 years, Franklin Bank has been here for you, and that'll never change. We build long-term banking relationships with our customers and support local businesses by providing commercial and construction loans. From mortgages to home equity loans, our experts are always ready to help because we have money to lend. Experience community banking at its best. 160 years, and Franklin Bank is still going strong.
As leaders in the field of palliative hospice and memory care, our team of compassionate professionals at Angelic Health understands that caregiving is rewarding but stressful. Caring for a loved one with a serious or life-limiting illness is a core value, but it can be emotionally demanding, putting your own health at risk. We can assist in providing comfort, support, and dignity for you and your loved one during this stressful and challenging time. Call Angelic Health today.
Now, from your hyper-local weather source, this is your NorCast weather update. Brought to you by Avalon Coffee Cafe and Grill. Check out their new location at ShopRite Plaza in Rio Grande. Grand opening celebration this Saturday, April 8th. So stop by for some of their fresh coffee, bagels, signature sandwiches, salads, and more.
Good early Tuesday morning. Meteorologist Bobby Clark here with an update on your forecast. Yes, Nick does have the day off and actually has the rest of the week off. He's on vacation in a cruise in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. Hopefully don't go near that Bermuda Triangle, so we at least get Nor'easter Nick back next week. Anyway, temperatures across the area, I guess not too bad out there across the eastern seaboard. It could be certainly a lot worse. It is April still, unfortunately, but overall I think it's kind of a misunderstanding, or at least I should say doesn't feel like this, because obviously there's a strong west wind out there as you're heading out early this morning. So be wary that temperatures are actually feeling more like into the 30s across the area, especially if you're going into the burbs and along the shoreline itself. As we go a little closer to home, 39, as I mentioned, in the burbs, Norristown 40, in Doylestown 46 at the state capitol. Run that 195 corridor eastward, 3 towns north of where I am in Belmar. It's 49 Asbury Park, 45 in Hamilton, 46 in Mays Landing, Fortescue at 50 and 49 in Courthouse. So again, temperatures not too bad out there. The key is the fact that we're going to start to see much more blustery westerly wind out there as we head throughout the rest of today. That make temperatures not feel as warm as it should be for this time of year, on top of the fact that our highs are going to be well below normal for this time of year. Dew points, another reason why we're seeing such cooler temperatures out there is the fact that the dew points are pretty much dry for this time of year. Now will continue to be the case as we head, I think, through the next couple of days. Certainly not what we had on the weekend, because these dew points were in the 60s, even pushing 70 degrees. And that caused that deluge of storms that we had on Saturday night. We're seeing a lot of that rain coming down, 2 inches within 15, 20 minutes in some places. Unbelievable there. So commute this morning, not looking too bad out there in terms of road conditions. That's in good shape. That's what's good about it. But again, might have to bundle up just a bit, is the fact that, yes, 50 degrees as we head throughout 9 o'clock this morning, but look at those winds sustained between 10 to 15, even 20 miles per hour, gusts in your 30 miles per hour, making it feel just a tad chillier heading out and about for this morning. Big picture for today for us is well below normal for today. We'll see that trough finally push through, I think, as we head later this afternoon onto the evening hours itself. So we'll be mostly cloudy skies for tonight. Cannot rule out a shower. I know those dew points look very, very dry out there, but these kind of systems, these troughs, are just a pain in the neck in the springtime, unfortunately, the forecast. So cannot rule out a sprinkle or a shower out there. The good news is it's going to be short-lived. It's nothing like it was Saturday night where we got dumped on. So if you do have a shower, it should be out of there within 10, 15 minutes and not drop too much rainfall out there for any kind of outdoor plans or spring sports that are going on this afternoon. Futurecast overall, we'll continue to see that cloud cover push in. Here's that trough that's moving in here. No, we're not going to get any snow out of this, but just trying to point out where the trough actually is itself. But it dries up as it heads to the east because low pressure itself is going way up into Canada. That's why it's going to have a tough time drawing any kind of moisture for us. But again, cannot rule out a shower. But it finally clears out of here as we head into the evening hours itself and setting up a pretty decent day for tomorrow morning. We'll see ourselves, for tomorrow overall. Could see ourselves a little chillier, though, in the morning, but it will rebound nicely back to seasonable conditions with plenty of sunshine. So it feels so much nice with just that sun out there and less wind. So certainly a much better day for tomorrow before a warm front moves well off to our north and east, and we'll start to draw in some more muggier and warmer air as we head into the end of the week. So 61 will do it for us at the airport. I think most of us are going to be in the 50s, though. Strong west wind make it feel that much more chillier, especially as we head into the evening hours itself. 7-day forecast, look at this as we head into Thursday. Wow, 79 degrees, 81 by the time we hit Friday. And then we're going to watch potentially for a coastal low to form in Maryland. It's going to possibly move northward. Guys, see where that track goes for it. That'll get a better idea, I think, of what kind of rainfall situation we'll get. But I think what it's going to do, though, it's going to basically blow up as it heads into the Gulf of Maine. And look what it does to our temperatures. Draws in a much colder air mass as we head into Sunday, Monday, and even Tuesday before we see ourselves much nicer as we head into the middle of next week. Have a great morning, everybody. I'll see you in a bit.